Hello writers, let's get ready for writing time. Pause the video so you can get a pencil, a piece of paper, and crayons. Draw a rectangle at the top of your paper for your picture and ask an adult to draw you at least 6 lines below your rectangle for your sentences. Do you see how I got mine ready? Push pause so you can get yours ready. Take a minute and think about a new story you can write about. Maybe you want to write about something you have done at your house. Maybe you want to write about something you did at school. Maybe you want to write a story about your last birthday party. Maybe you want to write about a day you went to the park. Take some time and think about a new story you can write about. Touch your paper and tell your story. Remember to tell the whole story. Now I want you to draw and label your story. Don't forget you need to show the characters, the setting, and the action. Look at mine. Pause the video so you have time to draw and label. Today you're going to write the beginning of your story. Before you start, I'm going to teach you about using a good lead. A good lead is something writers use at the beginning of their story to make their story sound better. Here are some examples of good leads. Look at the list on the yellow paper. You could start your story with last night, or maybe you could start with after school if it's about something you did after school one day. One day is another good lead. Ooh, if your story happened on Friday, you could start with on Friday. Maybe your story happened on a rainy day, so your good lead could be one rainy day. Or maybe your story happened yesterday and you could start with the word yesterday. Or you could use the good lead one morning if your story is about something that happened in a morning. I used the good lead yesterday in this story. I picked yesterday because that's when Matt and I played that fun game. Listen to another good lead I used on a different story. When I wrote this story, I started with the good lead, on Friday. I wrote the sentence, on Friday, Kylie and I had pizza for dinner. Using that good lead made my story sound better than if I just wrote, Kylie and I had pizza for dinner. If you don't remember the day your story happened, you can use the good lead, one day. Now I want you to write the beginning for your new story. Think about a good lead you can start your story with. Maybe one of these will work for your story. Try them out and see if any of them work for the story you drew about. Or maybe you have another good lead picked out to use. Be a great writer and save this story for tomorrow. Tomorrow you will write the middle of your story. Bye, writers.